G'day everyone, and welcome to another episode of Wellness Bridge, bridging between Western science and Eastern energy. I'm your host Gary, coming to you from beautiful Burleigh Heads on the Gold Coast at GC Integrative Physiotherapy and Wellness. We're all about keeping you on your feet so you can enjoy our gorgeous beaches and our world-class morning coffee. Today, we are tackling a topic that literally hits home for 1 in 4 adults over 65, falls. And joining me today is a very special guest, Barry, a 72-year-old local resident right here on the Gold Coast and a former patient of ours. Barry, welcome to the Wellness Bridge.
Thanks for having me, Gary. You know, before I walked into your clinic, I was in a bad way. Scared. I was actually getting scared of my own hallway. I felt like a stiff breeze could knock me over and I'd end up in the hospital.
That fear of falling is a real thing, Barry. We call it fall efficacy, and it's a silent thief of independence. It actually makes you more likely to fall because you stop moving, your muscles get weak, and your balance goes out the window. Falls are actually the second leading cause of unintentional injury deaths globally.
It's a scary number, mate. I didn't realize it was that common.
It is, but today we're bridging that gap with Qigong, an ancient practice involving gentle movements, breath, and mental focus that Western science is finally catching up to. It's essentially a life energy workout.
But then you showed me the research papers. I was thinking, I'm a Gold Coast bloke, not a monk.
I get that a lot, but Qi simply means life force or breath, and Gong means work or skill, so Qi is just the skill of working with your energy.
And how does that differ from the Tai Chi I see people doing at the park?
Great question. They are very closely related centuries-old mind and body practices. Think of Qigong as the mother of Tai Chi. Tai Chi was originally a martial art for self-defense, whereas Qigong focuses more exclusively on health preservation and treating illness. Qigong is often simpler to learn and can even be practiced while sitting.
I like that part. No special lycra required.
Exactly, it's low-tech. You don't need a gym or fancy equipment. Science shows it's often a dominant strategy. It costs less to implement in the community than many traditional programs, but can be more clinically effective for fall prevention. Yi Jin Jing. Its core principle is strengthening the tendons to make the weak strong.
The first one you gave me? The one with the fancy name?
Baduan Jin, or the 8 silken brocades. This is the most popular style because it's so simple.
I felt like I was moving through honey.
That slow movement is key. Research shows Baduan Jin is a heavyweight champion for the timed up and go test. That's the test where we see how safely you can get out of a chair and walk. It also significantly improves your modified falls efficacy scale, which is the scientific way of saying it gives you your confidence back.
It certainly did. But what about that one where I felt like I was stretching every single tendon?
That's Yu Jin Jin, the muscle tendon change classic. Its core principle is strengthening the tendons to make the weak strong. According to the latest research, Yu Jin Jin is actually the most effective for enhancing single leg standing balance and overall balance scales. It engages all 600 muscles and 230 joints in your body.
And then there was the one where I had to pretend to be a bird?
That's Wu Qin Shi, or the 5 animal frolics. It mimics animals like the tiger, deer, and crane to improve flexibility. It's fun and interactive, which is why people actually stick with it instead of getting bored.
My wife, Bev, noticed I was sleeping better after we started. She thought it was just because I was finally doing some exercise.
It's more than just the movement, Barry. Qigong activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode. Deep abdominal breathing or sinking your chi to the dantian tells your brain it's safe to relax. This reduces the stress and anxiety that often lead to clumsy panic movements and falls.
I told Bev she should join in because her doctor mentioned her bone health was a concern.
Remember, together, we find balance in one.
So Gary, for the Gold Coasters listening at home who are 75 and feeling a bit wobbly, what's the first step?
First, always talk to your GP or a qualified physio like us. Then, find a qualified instructor, check their credentials. Are they a lineage holding master or a certified professional? Qigong is safe for all ages, but you want someone who can adjust the moves for your specific joints.
And my tip, don't worry about looking silly. Just follow along and feel the chi. It changed my life. I'm back to walking on Burleigh Beach every morning without that nagging fear.
That's the dream, Barry. We want our community moving safely and happily. Qigong isn't just about not falling. It's about restoring your vitality and preserving your youth. We've covered a lot today, from the 2GT test to the 5 animal frolics. Whether you choose Baduan Jing for confidence or Yi Jing Jing for tendon strength, the key is consistency.
It's been a pleasure, Gary. Thanks for helping me get my life back.
Anytime, Barry. Thanks for sharing your journey on the Wellness Bridge. Stay steady, Gold Coast. Remember, together, we find balance in one.